Front of the eye. Very nice fish. Yeah, what a tank of a spot here in Kerr Lake. Oh, I feel the roots on that one. Look at that right there. Very nice roots. Miss Chamelia.
When the wind's blowing from the east, the fish bite the least. When the wind's blowing from the west, the fish bite the best. When the wind's blowing from the north, the fisherman should not venture forth. When the wind's blowing from the south, it blows the bait into the fish's mouth.
Alright, it's a little after 5 a.m. Looks like a nice spotted bass right there, I can tell. You can see with my shoe, that's a little about 12.5 inches, 13 inches, so that's about a nice, say 16-inch bass, maybe 17-inch spot. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a beautiful spotted bass, you can tell right there. I can just tell by looking at his jaw too, in front of the eye. Very nice fish. Next to my shoe, here at Kerr Lake. Let's get this out. Well, we caught him with the yellow chatterbait OG and the yellow. That's the first time I've caught it with the yellow. Here next to the docks. This guy, he's kicking. Let's get him back. Very nice.
It was a chilly morning outside. Temperatures were in the upper 30s before the rising sun could warm things up a bit. I fished for about 15 minutes before sunrise, caught one, and had to warm up in the vehicle before first light. At first light, I tested the waters again with a crappie magnet and jig head. The rest is history. With the crappie magnet and jig head, I like to retrieve it fairly slow, but give it sporadic twitches every few seconds and accelerate speed and height to mitigate bottom hang-ups. It's okay to let it pause, stop, bounce it, then carry on with your retrieval.
I hope he stays on. It's another nice one. I got this one on camera, didn't I? Right. Another beautiful spotted bass. Yeah, they're all in Kerr Lake now. I had to put that in the light to get a better view of that nice spotted bass. Yeah, what a tank of a spot here, Kerr Lake number 2. This one bigger than the last one. That one's a good, he's got his tail up. That's a good, like, about a 19-incher right there, maybe bigger than that. That's a 3-pounder right there. Look at a nice belly on that. Yeah, that's a beauty of a spot. It was bigger than the one I caught earlier. Alright, let's set this beauty free. Yeah, I do believe I'm gonna call it just after a few hours. It's probably about 8:45, 9 a.m. But I think I'm gonna go all the way back home to Greensboro. I've got stuff to do today. I wanted to fish longer. I lost that chatterbait. My shoulder's a little sore, so another time we'll have some more excursions. You're welcome to subscribe. I hope you like the bass I caught. Take care. Pretty good spread of coneflowers right here. Got more over here. More Russell lupins. I think that's lavender right there. That's the standing speed wheel right here. We're gonna have fun picking those apart. We're gonna make a bunch of those. Fill a tray up or two of those. A lot of these coneflowers looking great. Yeah, these are the Russell lupin, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I had the yellow and the black spots, but look at them. This apple tree really growing fast. It's another one of those Rosa Sharons I had. Apples growing fast, aren't they? 7, 8 leaves on there already. Look at that Russell lupin. Those are a little bit dry. We'll have to give them some water. That's a cypress, a cashmere cypress, or a spruce or something. I'm not sure what these are until they get bigger. I got a bunch of other ones coming up right here. These might be the Mediterranean cypress. I'm not sure. Yeah, my label's washed away. All right. A lot of my Juga burgundy glow are blooming. See the flowers right here. Alright, looks like we got some Mediterranean cypress seedlings. I had in these soil blocks. I had a couple. See them right there. Just gonna step them up. Just fill them up with my soil mix. Tuck that down in there, good. Nice little Mediterranean cypress saplings. Right, you can see the little guy right there. And I'll add a little soil to the sides there. And then we'll water that down in a few minutes. You can see this one has a nice little root on it. It's definitely ready to be stepped up. So tuck that in like that. We'll put a little existing soil in there. Yeah, it's got a root on it right there, hanging out. See right there, tip of my finger. Gotta be careful when you mash it in. It'll take a little slow. Alright, we did that one morinda spruce or deodar cedar, maybe a cashmere cypress, I'm not sure. I think these are all Mediterranean cypress. We got a bunch more, we just didn't. I just did these today. It's about 30 of them. And that was something that's different as well. So over the next few weeks, we'll keep you up to date on what these turn out to be. Right. Nice Chamelia japonica. Took cuttings from last fall. Took a little sand. Mix it in with that one. Let's see if I put sand right here. Let's check this one out right here. Oh, I feel the roots on that one. Look at that right there. Very nice roots on this Chamelia. I have to really make some room with this guy. Wow. Right, 5 new camellias right there.
Take your cutting with only 3 leaves maximum for your cuttings. Scrape to remove outer bark layer to cambien, or whiter bark. Dip in aloe or root hormone powder. Plant in well-drained sand soil for a few months in a shady setting.
Still got a lot of my gardenias cuttings from last year doing great. First year I've done that. That's that one. Cryptomeria Yoshino's gardenias looking great. Nellie Stevens holly. Another holly. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We went up to Kerr Lake this morning for a few hours. My shoulder got kind of sore and I got tired. I had stuff to do with the plants and stuff online, as well as other stuff to do. So we got this video made out, and you're welcome to subscribe. Good luck fishing this week. Take care.